Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. For this one, we are just going to start off with a major arcana from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to get the context or the general, well, not the context or the general energy. We're going to get a major arcana to see the major theme or something like that that the universe and your spirit guides want to talk about or address. But if you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. If it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So I just saw 111, so you're already being encouraged to trust yourself and to listen to your intuition. What? Hold up a second. Some part of me felt like this was gonna happen. So we have the Ace of Cups here, which is not a major arcana, but I'm gonna get an actual major arcana to see what this reading is about. Ooh, so we have Temperance here. There's also a lot of green here, like in this bottle. Makes me think that there's even like green liquid coming out of these. So that's very fitting, because this bottle over here is all green. So I'm gonna take both of those. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna take both of those because I literally felt like that was gonna happen. I can only do my best trying to sort out the major arcanas and the minor arcanas. But this is very interesting, to say the least. Especially because there is a butterfly here. So I do feel there's something here about change. Because the last reading I recorded, there was 555 in the Death card. So this Temperance really makes me think for you to have more balance and harmony in your life, you need to let something go. You need to let something come to an end. This Ace of Cups is an emotional opportunity being offered to you by another person or by the universe and your spirit guides. This definitely makes me think that there is a spiritual awakening in this Ace of Cups that will make you feel like you're overflowing. Let me see something. No, that's not really overflowing. But it'll make you feel like you're overflowing with emotion and creativity. I saw 3, 2, 1. It'll make you feel that way for a reason. I feel like this is really about taking your power back, your energy back. And I just saw 3, 3, 3. Growing, expanding. I feel like this is more about growth and expanding into, like, eventually expanding into something greater and something bigger. This feels like this is about planting the seed and watering that plant and allowing it to grow, being patient enough to allow the plant, the seed, to grow. So maybe there's something here that you do need to initiate, especially with the Ace of Cups here. Something emotional, mental, or spiritual. It's just so interesting to me, because if one of these cups are supposed to represent the Ace of Cups, I wonder what else is going to be poured. Let me look at this closer. One of them says dark, oh, and the other says light. So the yin and yang symbol could be significant for you as well. there's definitely some work that needs to be done here, some internal work, so that way you can have more and be more at peace in life. I'm going to look deeper into this energy with a minor arcana from the Prisma Visions Tarot. This is going to be more about a specific detail that the universe and your spirit guides want to highlight in this Temperance, Ace of Cups type of energy. We have the Ten of Wands. Like I said, something definitely needs to come to an end. And whatever it is draining your energy. It's making you exhausted. And it's making you feel overwhelmed and overburdened. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this either isn't your reading, or you're not looking deep enough, or you're not listening deep enough. The 10 on this card really makes me think that the universe and your spirit guides want you to know that they are there to support you when it comes to releasing something that is far heavier than you deserve to carry. You don't deserve it, and it's far heavier than you deserve, because it's turning this Temperance card upside down. It's causing chaos and tension. Unnecessary chaos and tension. There could be something significant here about your intention as well. Why do you want to keep holding on to something that is not making your life better? And if it's not making it worse, why would you hold on to something that keeps you complacent? I definitely feel there is a real need to reflect here on your intention and why you don't want to let go of whatever this weight is, because it's really holding you back from this. The Temperance card is a beautiful energy. There's a lot of light in that energy, and there's a lot of darkness in the Ten of Wands. Holding on to some form of darkness, some form of heaviness, is not serving you, and it is stealing the opportunities that you have, that the universe is giving you, to tap into your emotions, your thoughts, your passions, your spirit, your soul. Something is keeping you away from your faith, or it's holding you back from developing or growing spiritually. And if you're interested in developing your psychic gifts, psychic abilities, we all have them. But if you're interested in developing them, letting go of weight that you shouldn't be carrying is the first step. Because before you can understand the energy in the world and within other people, you first have to understand that energy within yourself. Before you can understand darkness and the light outside of yourself, you first have to understand your own darkness and your own light. There's definitely a lot for you here for you to learn. Next, I'm going to draw out a card from this deck, which they're just cards that I made and created myself, if you didn't know. We are just going to look even deeper into this energy here. Like I said, we have wisdom, and I also see 333 here with express. I'm not going to take that, but definitely stop holding yourself back from expressing yourself, from being honest. I also feel called to show you this eye. There's something you know here, something you see that you're just denying, some wisdom that you might already have that you're not allowing yourself to use. I almost wanted to say utilize, so I don't know. Maybe that could be a significant word for someone somehow, but this wisdom card is definitely confirming for me here that you really do have a lot here that you can learn, which is, it's good to recognize that, because then there is something else there for you to focus on, rather than dwelling in the past or dwelling on what you don't have. It's like this growth, this wisdom that you gain, it can distract you, but in a good way. It can distract you from investing in too much darkness. And I just saw 10-10. So again, really strong confirmation there that the universe and your spirit guides are there for you, and they really want to support you because they really want you to have opportunities to express love and to have peace and harmony in your life, in your relationships, at work, at home. You deserve to have it all, and you didn't have to do anything for it either. You know, you deserved it from since you were young, but maybe you just didn't get a fair chance to recognize that. But now you do. Now I'm going to get a card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to see what your ancestors have to say about this energy. They're definitely very much present with you. Honestly, there are some patterns here that your ancestors might recognize that they would be really proud to see you overcome. And we have nature spirits with elves, fairies, and rock formations. Look how much green is on this card too. There's something significant here about the color green. And even in this card, this 10 of Wands card, there are plenty of other colors, but in the background there's a lot of green there, and there's green flowers. There's just a lot of green. That made me think of money. Maybe you do have the potential here to generate a lot of green, a lot of money. But as this is looking towards, it seems to me, this woman here, well, when it's far away, it looks like it's looking over there, but it definitely feels like there's a strong earthy energy here for you. So other than your ancestors, I definitely feel that Mother Earth or Gaia could be an energy here that is trying to get your attention as well. Maybe your purpose is somehow related to making a difference on a global scale. Whether you're doing it alone or there's a bunch of people helping you. This nature spirits, maybe you want to look that up, because I believe it's like a real thing. I saw 1, 2, 3 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you feel called to look it up, you're feeling called for a reason. But at the very least, I do feel that there are spirits in nature that might be trying to get your attention. Or at the very least, I don't know if I already said that phrase, but I do feel that nature is calling for you somehow, some way, for some reason. It's kind of hard to tell when I'm not doing like a one-on-one, but you know, trust yourself. I'm going to wrap up this reading with a rune from this baggie here. I have this hair on my arm that keeps annoying me. Maybe there's an itch here that you need to scratch. A longing for something that you need to fulfill. And maybe you might fulfill it in a different way than you thought. But we have the letter I with Isa or Isa. Ice, plans on hold, and frustrations. I do feel for you that the idea of slowing down to learn how to release this is frustrating for you. So maybe that's where you need to start. What is holding you back from focusing on releasing and healing in general? I think you really need to discern if those thoughts or those beliefs are rooted in truth, and if they truly reflect who you are and the kind of life that you want. You're meant to be in a more retreated, I want to say recluse type of energy, the hermit type of energy. And bringing up the word recluse, that made me think of the spider. And for me, spiders are about weaving something together. I think some people see the spider as the weaver of dreams. So maybe if you see a spider, if they're significant to you somehow, That might be a sign or confirmation that yes, you are a big dreamer. You do have big plans. And the universe wanting you to take a step back for a minute might be annoying you. But I think your spirit guides just want you to trust that you're being called to step back, to heal and to release and to learn for a reason. Trust that where you are in life is where you're meant to be. But also know that where you're at in life, just because it's where you're meant to be, that doesn't mean that's where you deserve to be. And if you can recognize that where I'm at right now is not where I deserve, you need to embrace that recognition and do something about it. But that will be the end of your reading. I really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, the like button to show me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating to the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me, and it always makes a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.